What's up, everybody? This is Franchise Play. Welcome to the Legends Project, and this is the Arizona Diamondbacks done already, and that's the big unit. Randy Johnson, I might have made his neck something. His neck was real. His neck is real thin, and his head ain't that big, so it's weird. And he's 6'10", so it looks weird. But that's what he's the top starting pitcher. Center fielder Steve FINLEY, the starting center fielder, left-handed hitter. It's kind of hard. His batting stance was really weird, and I couldn't really find it. Now, you guys got suggestions about batting stances or whatever, most definitely pass them on. Second baseman, Aaron Hill. So, now, check it out. The third baseman, Mark Reynolds. Mark Reynolds had a humongous year. He strikes out, of course, a ton, but he had a huge year for the Diamondbacks back in the day, not that long ago. Miguel Montero is one of the catchers. I'll let you know I got more than one catcher for them right now. The statistics or the ratings, that's Kurt Schilling, this #2 starter. The statistics and ratings are based on these guys' best season. So I didn't pick them based off their best season. It was kind of like a conglomerate kind of a thing. The pitchers, I picked them based off of the whip. So, you know, the walks and hits per innings pitch. Brandon Webb, I thought that was like the best way to get a good collection of starters and relievers. Brandon Webb's the third starter. So that was the reason, you know, kind of how I went with that. With the hitters, this is Justin Upton. He's the right fielder. I kind of just was basing on all the stats combined. Now, this is the second center fielder, Chris Young. So I kind of say they could play in a platoon system, him and Finley. Stephen Drew is one of the shortstops. The fourth outfielder is Danny Bautista, or fifth outfielder, actually. It's Danny Bautista. He had a pretty decent year for them back when they won the World Series in the early 2000s. So he had a good little time, you know, decent time with them. Dan Herron is the fourth starter. He had a very good year, about 2 or 3 year stretch with Arizona. Ian Kennedy is another starter for the Diamondbacks. Now, the pitching staff is made up of starting pitchers, not that many traditional relievers like middle relievers, but some. Alex Cintron is the other shortstop. So Stephen Drew and Alex Cintron. You see, they're not all that great at shortstop. Tony Womack is a backup second baseman behind Aaron Hill. Also, you know, he stole 72 bases for the Diamondbacks one season. I mean, he was a beast. The other catcher, Damian Miller. So, you see, it's coming together pretty good. And, of course, we couldn't leave off Gonzo. I know y'all were already about to type a comment. What about Luis Gonzalez? Can't leave out. He's the greatest Diamondback ever. Paul Goldschmidt might have something to say about that before it's all said and done. He's the first baseman. So, hey, you know, this is what we're doing. We still got to show you a little bit more of this bullpen just to show you rounding out the whole roster. I did this whole team. I actually already showed you Damian Miller, but this is him coming up to bat. I made the guys the age that they were for their best season. Daniel Hudson, unless they were actually already in the game. If they're already in the game, they don't let you change the age, so it's whatever. Josh Colementor, he was like one of the last ads, but if you look at his whip from the, you know, during his time in Arizona, he's been quite good. Here's Alex Cintron up to bat. Greg Swindell, he was really bad for the Arizona Diamondbacks his last 2 seasons, but the 2 or 3 seasons before that, he was really good, dependable left hand out of the bullpen, so put him in there. David Hernandez has been pretty decent. Last year was a little rough, but for the overall, he's been good for the Diamondbacks, or one of their better relievers. Patrick Corbin, left-handed starter, has been good, was good last season. He's going to be coming out in the bullpen here. Byung-Hyun Kim, a lot of people know him for choking and all that kind of stuff, but he had a good about 3 year stretch with the Diamondbacks. You also got to remember, this is a relatively new franchise, so you got to keep that under consideration. Last but not least, the closer, Jose Valverde. You know, all of the freaky little, you know, just the little rituals and stuff that he has. They used to have some of them. I didn't actually capture him in this video. He used to do all the little weird stuff that he did. I don't know if they still have him do that stuff because he's not like a primary player anymore, hanging on with the Mets in real life. But he is easily the Diamondbacks' best closer of all time. So he is the closer, last guy on the roster. You see it. We're going to move to the next team. I don't know how long it's going to take. It takes, depending on how many guys are already done. But I'm grinding. Y'all subscribe. follow. Peace.